Hi everybody, this is Crow the Sandler fan here, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review. Today's movie review is going to be on a recent Adam Sandler movie that I actually watched for the very first time on Netflix last month. And unfortunately, I never got a chance to review this movie last month since I was busy with school. But then I figured that today I would review that movie, and it is a Halloween movie, but since Halloween is already past now, I would consider this a late Halloween movie review video. And that movie would be the 2020 comedy from Netflix, Hubie Halloween. So the plot for Hubie Halloween is, it's about this man named Hubie Dubois, played by Adam Sandler, who lives with his mom, and every Halloween, Hubie's basically like a monitor, like he walks around the whole neighborhood to make sure no kid is misbehaving and having a fun Halloween. But Hubie also hated getting picked on by a lot of people, and Hubie's been getting picked and bullied by a lot of people throughout his whole life. And Hubie also gets easily scared over like a scary Halloween decoration that suddenly appears. Like, for example, Hubie easily gets scared when he sees a spider. Yeah. But this Halloween though, things were pretty different for Hubie. And Hubie did decide that he'll try to work hard to not get too scared and make sure to avoid getting picked on. And then Hubie meets his new neighbor named Walter Lambert, played by Steve Buscemi, who recently moved into the neighborhood. At first, Hubie was a bit skeptical about Walter, but then he kind of became good friends with Walter. But then later, Hubie found out that something wrong is happening with Walter, and he wanted to find out why. And Hubie found out that Walter's turning into a werewolf, and Hubie warned the police chief, Steve Downey, played by Kevin James, that there's a werewolf in town. And then also a mysterious person kidnapped somebody at the court maze when that person was actually was at the court maze to play a prank on Hubie. And then he suddenly gets captured by a mysterious person. And basically, Officer Steve Downey recruits Hubie to go on this quest to find a kidnapper and rescue the victims, and to also make sure that there's nothing to be scared of, and that's what the plot is. So my opinion on this movie, I gotta say, I am a big Adam Sandler fan, and obviously, like almost every movie Adam Sandler did, I really liked Hubie Halloween. It was great, funny, and kind of heartwarming too. And it kind of had a good message too, because the movie kind of does have a good moral where you shouldn't be scared over small things, and you should always overcome your fear. And in which Hubie became a success at overcoming his fear at the end of the movie. And just like all Adam Sandler movies, there were some funny parts I liked. Like, I liked the part where all of the kids in the lunch cafeteria were throwing food at Hubie, and Hubie was using an umbrella to protect himself. Although I kind of do feel bad for Hubie, but that scene was also kind of funny. I also like this one funny scene where Hubie enters the DJ place, which obviously the DJ is DJ Aurora, played by Shaquille O'Neal. And what's funny is that when Hubie enters the DJ's place, DJ Aurora spoke into the microphone with a woman's voice, which is also pretty funny and kind of unusual, but in a good way. And there's also this one funny scene where Hubie thinks that this dog is Walter Lambert, but then Hubie finds out that the dog is actually not Walter, because Hubie thought that the dog was Walter as a werewolf. I do kind of have some flaws for the movie though. Despite the movie being funny and all, I kind of find the movie a bit mean-spirited because I don't like how Hubie gets picked on by a lot of people. And there was also this unnecessary scene where Hubie threw a pill in the dog's mouth, which I honestly kind of feel bad for the dog, but thankfully the dog didn't die. But still, that was kind of dog abuse, animal abuse, as I should say. But there were most stuff I liked about the movie. Like, some of the acting was decent. I thought Kevin James did kind of alright as Officer Steve Downey. Kevin James was not that great in the movie. I like Kevin James a lot better as Paul Blart in Paul Blart Mall Cop. But yeah, Kevin James was decent in the movie, and also Steve Buscemi did pretty good, and like in every movie Adam Sandler did, he did good in this movie playing Hubie, and Hubie is a likable character, despite I feel bad for him for getting picked on by a lot of people. And also, Rob Schneider, derp, is also in this movie, which I thought Rob Schneider did a fine job in the movie. Like, Rob Schneider does a fine job when it comes to him making a cameo in almost every Adam Sandler movie, including The Waterboy. And I thought Shaquille O'Neal was pretty funny in the movie, especially the fact that when Hubie entered the DJ's place, the DJ spoke into the microphone in a woman's voice, which, like I said, it was pretty funny. And I thought the climax was very good, because in the climax, Hubie finds out that his mom was the kidnapper all along. And the reason is because, well, Hubie's mom kidnapped the people that were pranking Hubie over the years, because Hubie's mom was sick of all of those bullies picking on Hubie, and she wanted to get revenge on them. But thankfully, Hubie and his mom talked about it, and Hubie saved the victims, and a lot of people like Hubie now, and of course Hubie does not get picked on anymore. And that's kind of how the movie ends. So, overall, I have nothing else to say about Hubie Halloween. To those of you who haven't seen Hubie Halloween, or if you're a big fan of Adam Sandler like I am, I'd say you should give it a watch. You'll have a fun time seeing it, and you'll definitely have a good time watching it whenever Halloween comes up. So, for my final rating of Hubie Halloween, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 stars. A pretty funny Adam Sandler movie from 2020. Thank you for watching and listening to my review on Hubie Halloween. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is me saying, peace out.